Tonight we're making lasagna. I started out with a container of frozen tomato sauce. I had another container of spinach that I grew over the summer that was in the freezer. And I had a frozen package of ground beef. So I browned up the ground beef in one pot, and I thawed out the tomato sauce in another, and then I put them together. And in the third pot, I had the spinach with some water that I just heated up until it was thawed out. And I squeezed it dry, and then I started this bowl. This is going to be the cheesy mixture. So it was the spinach, 2 eggs, black pepper. Then I added some parsley. Next is going to be the ricotta cheese. I had this larger size and I didn't think that it would be enough. So I actually had a little one also that I added into this. And what you're going to do is just put all this together and then mix it really well so that the spinach kind of like breaks up and gets even into the cheese mixture. And here are the noodles that I'm using, lasagna noodles. So I started boiling the water and cooking the noodles while I started this. So I just started by putting 1 layer of the meat sauce, and then I would put 3 of the noodles. Then I would put the cheesy mixture, and then I just kept layering it on top, alternating between the sauce and the cheese and the noodles. By the time I got to the second layer, I actually added some shredded mozzarella cheese also on top of the ricotta cheese. And I just kept going and going until it was all the way up to the top. And I didn't top it with cheese in the first part when I baked it in the oven because I didn't want the cheese to get too browned. So what I did was I ended with noodles with tomato sauce. You can see right here, my meat sauce actually ran out. So I opened up a jar of tomato sauce that I had in the house. And here's where I ended it because I didn't want the cheese on top to be like burned by the time we were done. So I baked it at 350 degrees for an hour. Then I put the cheese and I raised the oven up to 425. There's the thermometer. We wanted to make sure everything was hot inside. And here it is. It was delicious.